Hey everybody, I'm sure y'all seen them arrest arrest me for sitting at the press table in Saltville, Virginia. Well, I'm here at the courthouse where they're supposed to tell me what's going on and everything. But the reason that I stood my ground in Saltville is, excuse me, yeah, is our forefathers gave us the rights of free press, free speech. It was so important, they made it the First Amendment. The First Amendment. Well, our forefathers gave us that right. Then my father gave his life so I could keep that right. So I was not going to bow down on my knees to any man wanting to take my rights away. In that case, you'll hear a woman talking beside me. She's from the Saltville Press. Her name is Loretta. That she kept going on about the only way you could get a press pass is through the state police. I was wearing a press pass. It had the name of my channel and my name on the back. And as you could see in my other videos, that's all I did and was trying to do was get the content of the meeting, do it in closed captions for the people that can't hear or are somehow disabled, but they can see and hear the meeting and what's said. But the mayor of Saltville, Todd Young, he he's been butthurt for a long, long time, and he ordered the police, the chief of police, Eric Puckett, which pretty much is a puppet. He thinks that the mayor is his boss and that he's able to fire Eric as police chief, which he does not have that power. And he took a oath to protect my rights. And as you can see in the video, he violated my first, fourth, and false arrest. The lady beside me from the Saltville Progress says she's been in news for over 40 years, but she does not even understand the First Amendment of press. So I'm not sure where she got some kind of degree or whatever, or just learning on the fly. But I would like to say that to me, if you watch that video, to me, hey, hey, oh yeah, get it. To me, the only crime committed in that town hall meeting was that belt that Chief Puckett was wearing. I mean, the strain that that thing was under. Another car. I mean, it had to hurt that belt. There had to be two people behind behind him with their knees up, and then somebody else pulling on it to get it to stretch that far. Now, I hope the belt didn't suffer too much. What a shame for a belt. But also wanted to let you know there's something else that I haven't been able to get out, and it's about time that it does. Smith County police officer Chris Call, just 2 weeks before this happened at Town Hall, I was walking across a crosswalk, and when I looked up, he was flying at me as I was in the crosswalk. went over to a library. And I put my hand out to slow him down or to get him to stop or something. But instead, he kept the speed up. And right when he got to me, he turned to the right. And I could feel the air of the car. So I got in touch with the investigator for for the Smith County Police Department, and that was Tony McCormick. Tony McCormick told me that Chris admitted he did it, but he said he was looking up the law, and by law, they only need to give you 3 feet if you're in a crosswalk. So that makes me wonder. I mean, the first thing we learn in driving is if a pedestrian's in the crosswalk, you stop. So is there a new law that came out that maybe somebody might even use, that if a school bus stops and puts that sign out, you only need to give them 3 feet, by Tony McCormick's logic? So I contacted the DA Blankenship to see if he can move on what Chris Call did, because that was an assault with a deadly weapon. And it seems Mr. Blankenship has been quiet as a mouse. Now, I'm not sure if that's just the way they're supposed to be with cops or whatever, but we pay the DA with our tax money. They don't just represent towns and cops. With our money, they're supposed to